That tells us that God is all-knowing and all-powerful. Because he didn't say if. He said when. Because I know you're about to do it. I know when Eve stepped on the scene and the serpent gets in her ear, that snake gets into her ear, he's going to persuade her to do something out of the timing of the Lord. He is going to persuade her, hallelujah, to do something that I told y'all not to do, because it's not for y'all. Y'all not supposed to know this just yet. This is for a different dispensation of time. Let me back it up one more time, because I know I'm going to lose a few of y'all. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 2 again, okay? Because I want to read that one more time. And let's read it out of a different version. I think that would be a little bit more helpful. So I want y'all to go back to Revelation chapter 2, verse 7, okay? Because I know, like, trying to rewire our mind sometimes, it could be a bit challenging. Trying to unlearn certain ideologies can be a bit challenging, right? But as the Lord is releasing new levels of revelation in this hour, we have to open up our spirit to him and to him alone to perceive what it is that he's saying in this hour, because he's telling us this. He's releasing this knowledge, this wisdom and understanding to help us prepare for what is to come. So when the snakes in the garden come and say, hey, Jackie, yeah, come and take this, because the who says this is what's best for you, and you know that that ain't sitting right with your spirit. You're able to test the spirit by the word of the Lord. Hallelujah. So join me in Revelation chapter 2, verse 7. And I'm going to read this out of the Amplified version now. All right. So it says, he who is able to hear, let him listen and give heed to what the Spirit says to the assemblies, the churches. To him who overcomes is victorious. I will grant to eat of the fruit of the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. I will grant you to eat of this level of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I will grant you this level of revelation after you have overcome the schemes, the plots of the enemy, after you have overcome temptation, after you have overcome, hallelujah, your flesh, after you have overcome the things of this world, after you have overcome, hallelujah, your own insecurities, your own mind by renewing it every day. After you have overcome these things, then I am going to release this level of knowledge to you from this tree of life. This tree of life was not for Eve to eat, but my children, my remnant, my end time army. I am releasing this tree of life to you all. Why? Why? Why, Lord? Why are you releasing it to us now? So that we're not easily tossed to and fro when those things hit this earth, when the plagues of Egypt hit the earth like it's hitting right now. We're not tossed to and fro, going from every single word, trying to figure out what the Lord is truly saying, because you'll be so strong and flat-footed in your faith. You'll be so fine-tuned to the voice of the Lord that you will no longer be easily deceived, that you will no longer sit around drinking from everybody's Kool-Aid, because you'll know the Father's voice for yourself. You will not be so easily persuaded by the things of this world. Take this medicine, do this. Isn't it so strange too, on the whole entire logo, right, of our medicine, it's a snake. If you go and look at the logo, and I can't remember what it would be called, but the emblem for like medicine and health, it's a snake going up like it almost looks like a snake going up a staff. Isn't that strange? That's a whole nother message for a whole nother day. But all I'm saying to you all in this hour is the fruit is ripe now. And it's time to eat from the Lord's table and the Lord's table alone. All fruits are ripe on today. The Lord is trying to release something to you, to save you, to save your family, to give you strategy, to give you wisdom, to give you understanding. And it comes from a surrendered heart. It comes from a place of obedience. It comes from a place of, you know what? I'm done with the things of this world. And I only want to submit to you, Lord. That's the place the Lord is trying to get us all to in this hour, so that we can hear his voice clearly. Hallelujah. So as that snake comes in the garden, trying to get you to eat something prematurely, trying to get you to do something prematurely, that's trying to get you to step outside of the timing of the Lord, that's trying to let you bypass your process, bypass everything that's going to grow and mature you for that fruit, so that you're able to eat that meat, right? Because it's just like a baby, right? If you think about a newborn baby, if you try to give a newborn baby a piece of steak, that baby's going to choke, right? Because it doesn't have the capacity. Its body has not grown and developed to digest that level of wisdom and understanding.